What is good, everyone, and welcome back to the Nostalgia Plus Ultra podcast. My name is Nostalgia. Joining me is As Told by Zoe. What's good, my guy?
What is up, man?
Hey, man. Still kind of reeling from that video that you showed me the other day. For those that do not know, we have a video coming out decently soon where Zoe showed me. I don't know if you flash back to the last podcast episode, he showed me a screenshot of what was it called again? Is it a Neon
Necco Sugar Girls.
Yeah, Neon Necco Sugar Girls, which hands down one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. And it's a situation where I don't know how you're gonna edit it or what it's gonna sound like, but I just want to. I think that the thing we got to ask ourselves is was that really a joke, or were they being dead ass serious?
Yeah, I think the way I edited it, I think we have multiple videos in our bag.
Word.
I mean, we did record a lot. We recorded more than I thought we were going to record that day.
Mm-hmm.
And cutting it down has been not a hassle, I would say, but like harder than I thought.
Okay.
So
that makes sense.
Whether it becomes multiple videos or not, episode 1 should be coming out in like a week or so.
It's not bad. That's not bad. I guess the time of this recording. Yeah, so probably about the next like week and a half, 2 weeks. We're busy people, so we'll see how that works out. But but yeah, speaking of just anime in general, this new season of anime going on right now with summer season. Or I guess, this is the current season of anime going on right now. Personally speaking, I haven't really looked too much into a lot of the shows that are on there right now. Partially just because none of them have really like stuck with me from like the premise or like just what the artwork looks like, which isn't like a bad thing. It's just some anime just aren't for me, so or just don't look like they would be for me. But I'll probably take another look through and watch some episodes and probably have something going on next week. I did watch the first episode of Licorice Recoil, and I definitely think it's a good show. I know
cool.
It's definitely going to be in a lot of Sakuga compilations. I can tell that some of those clips are definitely going to be in like those clips of like cool anime moments type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But other than that, I think that the characters are likable, and I think it has the potential to be pretty good. So I might come back to it. But this season has kind of given me the ability to kind of watch anime that's on my watch list that I haven't really gotten around to, which is pretty good for me. Sometimes you kind of need that, like we're just a new one every single time. You gotta just like go back to the watch list a couple times. So I've been watching Haikyuu. Obviously, the show's phenomenal still. But recently, I started watching Gundam, like Mobile Suit Gundam.
Oh shit! Which one?
Iron Blooded Orphans.
Okay, that one's on my watch list too.
Yeah, that one is fire. Okay, so Netflix is putting apparently there's like a new Gundam movie or show out on Netflix right now currently. And so Netflix decided to put a bunch of their movies and other stuff from Gundam. Well, not Netflix's movies, but like a bunch of like Gundam, Mobile Suit Gundam movies and TV shows on the platform. So like Iron Blooded Orphans is already on there to begin with, but they got like Mobile Suit Gundam 1, 2, and 3, like all 3 movies. They got they got another one, I can't remember the name of it, but it's like, you know how expansive the Gundam universe is. So like I can't really tell you exactly the timeline or like the exact names of a lot of them, but they have like some of the original OG Gundam like titles on the platform. So like I'm gonna enjoy probably I might get into that, honestly. You know, me and Mecha anime haven't really had too much of a relationship, if that makes sense.
But I've heard when it comes to Gundam, yeah, obviously it's a mecha anime. That's kind of the whole point, but it kind of dives deep into like not only character studies, but like a little bit of politics, like
Yeah,
war politics and shit like that.
yeah, that's one thing I definitely noticed. Like with with watching Iron Blooded Orphans, it's like they deal with a lot of like political situations, a lot of stuff that has to do with. I mean, honestly, some stuff that kind of goes on with a lot of nations, like third world country type stuff, or like people dealing with racism, discrimination, and classism, all that kind of stuff. And I know Iron Blooded Orphans is a pretty unique take on that kind of stuff, because like a lot of the, like, I guess like in this universe of Gundam, like Earth is like kind of inhabitable, not really. Most people have kind of ventured off on other planets, and then like most like the impoverished people live on Mars, and they're trying to, and like a lot of the people that are fighting and rebelling are like like they use like child soldiers. So I guess like that's what like Iron Blood Orphans kind of comes from that. So they use like child soldiers. So they got a couple of these like younger like teenagers. It's kind of like did you ever watch 86 when that came out, like recently?
No,
I think
it's also on my watch list.
Yeah, it was on my anime of the year for last year. And it's kind of the same, not the same premise per se, but like the same kind of setup where it's like most of the people operating the mech machines and fighting against this oppressive like faction are teenagers. And like they're teenagers basically they're kind of born into fighting and becoming like fodder for the government essentially. And like it's kind of like their story of like being that like less than group of people. Because in 86, it's like the dominant race is all like those like silver hair, blue eyed people, and then like everybody else has like different hair colors and brown eyes and all this other stuff. It's weird. It's a unique kind of dynamic, and it's one that kind of comes with the mecha genre. But you know, that's one thing I've been watching. Obviously, I'm never gonna stop singing the praises of Haikyuu. So you've already heard me rant about that last episode, so I'm not gonna get too much into it. But it's been a weird like kind of turning point for me in terms of watching more stuff. Basically.
When it comes to anime or in shows in general, the last week, kind of, I don't know why I took a break. I was watching Better Call Saul, which is great. The last episode I left on was great. Fucking like twists and turns and shit like that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the last 2 episodes of Licorice Recoil. But remember when I told you last week, I was like, last season was way too wholesome. I need to see some action.
Yeah.
I saw a clip of episode 4. Not a clip, like a screenshot of episode 4 of Licorice. And I was like, don't go soft on me, please. I don't know. Maybe something happens. I haven't seen the episode yet. But it just looks like the pink-haired girl, Chisato, took the other one shopping.
For the whole episode?
I don't know if it's the whole episode. That's the thing. I only saw a screenshot.
Okay, well, I mean,
maybe at the end it's like some shit happens and they have to fucking save something.
Yeah, I mean that might be the case. I feel like that could be the case with the show like that. That's like heavily predicated on like having cute anime girls do action things. I feel like that's what it basically this show kind of boils down to, honestly. So
I hope.
You never know, but
I
yeah.
had enough of. We did the whole romance episode, and then the season right after that was, you know, Spy Family and Love is War, and
yeah,
I need some Shonen Jump shit. I need Chainsaw Man to come out.
What's today? August. Oh, it'll be August 1st. So I know August 7th they're gonna have like a new like trailer that's gonna include a release date, and I know like the manga just came back like 3 weeks ago. So, which by the way, amazing.
I heard.
It's I don't know, like I don't know. It's just really hard to explain like how fast paced the manga is. Like it's so fast. Like so much shit is happening all at one time. It's really kind of hard to like um, get back into like to rein things in and like figure out what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mic problems. Hold up. It just started. Don't worry.
really,
Like your mic.
your mic or mine?
Yours, but it's gone already.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I was just letting you know before you go off on a tangent and then we have to cut the whole tangent out.
Oh yeah, true. I know, yeah, that'd be so bad. I'd be pissed. But okay. But yeah, so the God, it's kind of hard to explain with Chainsaw Man with how fast paced it is because you get so much shit happening to you one time. It's kind of hard to like rein it back in and figure out what the hell's happening. And so like when I see people's like reviews of the story, some like this guy, what is his name? Broken Ronin. I follow him on Twitter. He's a cool guy. He basically his first read through of Chainsaw Man, he gave it like a 6.5 out of 10 because he was like, I have no idea what's going on. And then he reread it and like was like, oh, I think I get like all the meanings and all the symbolism and all the plot points that are supposed to be happening. I get it now. He gave it a 9.5, and I was like, okay, well that makes sense. Like, and people were like mad at him about that. They're like, why? Like, you went from a 6.5 to a 9. How do you do that? It's like, well, I mean, people can change their minds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, it was a pretty. I mean, it's a pretty drastic like rating change. But I mean, personally speaking, I think Chainsaw Man's up there like a 9.5, just because of they do a good job. Fujimoto's a good job with the world building and like the action scenes, and like even though like everything's so chaotic, I think it works in the favor of the story because like it's just I don't know, the premise is crazy, and that the way he writes and delivers all of the plot points is like really good and has a lot of really funny moments. So I think 9.5 is a good rating for it. I'm super excited for when the anime comes out because the dream team they put together for this anime. That's that screenshot.
They released the cast and crew. Well, not the cast, but they released the crew behind the show, and it looks like it's in good hands. Genuinely.
Yeah, man. I know people were pissed off or kind of clowning the show because it has like, oh, the guy who does acting direction for Black Clover is in it. Well, it's like, you got to look through that man's resume because he has a lot of good shit. He did shit for the Fate series, obviously for Black Clover, Jujutsu Kaisen, some of the best animated moments from Black Clover are from that guy.
I was just about to say, yeah, I get Black Clover is like a lot, and it might not be the best show, but I've seen some clips. The fights look kind of cool.
Yeah, there are like some I don't know. Studio Perio has a weird thing where they have some moments where like the animation looks clean and it's great, and then you have some moments where you're like, what is happening on screen? Like, what is this? Like with Black Clover, for instance, like you'll have a fight where the animation is great, like you know what's happening, the flow is great, the action scenes look like crisp. Then you have one scene where Asta's like doing like a fucking like zigzag design where all his his character is just like turning 1 degree, like 180 degrees up, going up this way, like flipping around, like it doesn't look good at all. So they're kind of hit or miss on that kind of stuff. But that's also
not Mappa.
True.
Like I feel like, yeah, I know it's the same guy, but I feel like certain studios, it's like he's not the what's the word? Say all be all, end all be all.
Yeah.
Like obviously he's gonna do something, and then he's gotta show it to someone else at Mappa, and then Mappa's gonna be like, "This is good," or "You could do better."
True. Yeah, and I think also just the way animation works, like I saw something about like price per frame, like per frame of animation. Like there's a certain amount of money that goes into per frame of animation. So if you dump a lot of like if in this huge fight you dump so much money into these frames and all this animation, you're gonna have to cut some corners on the back end for other fights and other situations because you just don't have the money per frame to do stuff all the time.
Also, it's fucking Mappa we're talking about. This is the same studio that's bought out Wit twice.
Yeah, I think
like they got the money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have the money to pick up all these titles and make a lot of good content. I think the thing with Wit is the fact that Wit makes high quality content no matter what. Like whatever what title
they take their time.
They take their time, and if they feel like they can't, like they don't have, if they feel like they don't have the ability to do a certain title justice within a certain time frame, they just don't do it, which is a good idea. Like I know it sucks for fans because we want everything like right now, but and that's why and Mappa comes in and they kind of like help fill that void for us. But Studio Wit, like I don't think they've missed too much. Honestly.
They had two of my best anime of last year, Vivi and Ranking of Kings.
Yeah, and they did a good job with both of them with the action animation, just the story, setting up everything.
And Ranking of Kings might be one of the animes of the year this year again.
Honestly, I mean, I didn't put it as anime of the year last year because it was going through its first core. So now that the whole entire thing's finished, it's definitely going to be high on that list. It's probably going to be top 3 just because of how good it finished. Honestly, it was just really, really good. So yeah, but that's basically like the anime for today. Because I kind of wanted to get into something we haven't talked about in a while, and that's the video game aspect of this of this brand, I guess, that we haven't really covered that much. But so Zoe, I know you've been on this like conquest of video. I don't even know, a video game conquest. Is that safe to call it like that?
This year, I don't know why, I decided to write down every video game I played, and then like a month in, I was like, let me see how many games I can play this year, like in general, because I feel like it's one of the last years I'll be able to do that. And I'm not going to name them all, but I'll count how many I've played so far.
Yeah, and then we can I know we and you had planned like an episode where we basically just go through like every game you've played this year.
Yeah. We're definitely going to do that. But right now, so far, I've played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36 games this year.
Jesus.
37 technically, because I'm playing one right now, but I haven't finished it, and I might not. I don't know.
What game is it?
Tales of Arise.
Oh, really? Literally last time I came to the crib, you were talking about how good it was. How much you liked it.
I like the combat is interesting. The character designs are cool. I'm like 20 hours into it now, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's like not that engaging. It's the way you make like money in this game is not like other RPGs at all. Like most of the time you fight, you get XP, an item, and money. When you fight, you don't get money. Sometimes you'll get an item that isn't used for crafting or cooking, so you can sell that item, and that's how you get money. But the main way to get a lot of money is to do a lot of the side quests. But this game, it's not the open world. It's not open world as we know it. It's like I can go anywhere in this game, but the level designs are very linear. So to go back to like the first village yeah, you can quick travel, but it's not like you open a map and then there's a huge map and then you can go to that village. It's like you gotta open up the map and then you gotta press triangle and it'll show you a list of everywhere you've been, and then you gotta click the first area, and then from the first area you have to find the place you want to go to. But if the place you want to go to doesn't have a quick travel point, then you gotta quick travel somewhere else. It's kind of just, it's like not engaging enough for me to care about the story.
It's cumbersome.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of an inconvenience to go anywhere.
Yeah, and then it's like fucking getting healing items for your health and for your CP. CP is your magic points. They're super expensive all the time. And then I buy as many as I can in the store, and then someone in my party is like, it's always good to be stocked up, but did we have to spend so much money? And it's like, give me more money then. I don't want to have to go to fucking the cook that's in the village, and then there's like, I need 4 potatoes, and then it's like, I only have 3, so I have to go somewhere else and I have to find a fucking potato, and then I get hit by a fucking monster, and then I gotta fight, and then I might lose all my health, and it's like, it's just, I literally changed. I was playing on like, not hard mode, I guess normal mode, and that was hard, and it was like hard, like I would, like leveling up, grinding isn't fun, and I'm an RPG guy. I'll grind my life away. I don't care. I'm like fucking I reached level 99 in Kingdom Hearts 2. Like, I know how to grind.
Jeez, that takes some dedication.
Like, I don't like you, like people like you and my boys who don't like turn-based probably won't understand this, but I have more fun with a turn-based game than this action game.
I mean, I can kind of see how you would get frustrated with it. I mean, the way you're explaining it, yeah. I mean, obviously, like, I know this game. I feel like I would be the same exact way if I was playing Tales of Rise 2. Like, even if it's not like a, like, is it like the the newer Final Fantasy type when it comes to action games, or is it like a still turn-based type?
No. The Tales of series, all of it is action based. I don't think any of them have been turn based, and that's why I wanted to play them, because like when it comes to RPGs, it's kind of a big name. Like Tales of Symphonia is like a huge classic JRPG. And I was like, okay, I've never played a Tales of game. I'll play this new one, and it got like good reviews, like 85 out of 100. That's a pretty good fucking game.
It's decent.
But it's like I want to finish it because for the culture, you know.
You gotta see it through.
Yeah, but it's like, not to mention Multiversus just came out, and I am grinding. I love it. Multiversus is phenomenal. It's great. I don't like a lot of multiplayer games. I'm more of a story mode kind of guy, but my favorite competitive game ever is Smash Bros. Ever. Love Smash Bros. I'm not phenomenal at it, but I'm pretty good. And there's never been another platform fighter to keep my attention that long. And like Brawlhalla was okay.
Brawlhalla for a while, for me at least, was huge. Because I didn't have a Switch. I didn't have a Wii at the time. So I was like heavy playing Brawlhalla, because that game was fun as fuck. I just think it got stale because like a lot of the, I'm not gonna say the movesets are the same, but it's the same like 3 or 4 types of characters. Their movesets are different, but it's the same. They're kind of like reskins of the same character, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna have like the guy with the double kunai who does the same move just in a different way. Got somebody with a spear, got somebody with a gun. You know what I'm saying? And like there's like they like 2 separate weapons they can use or some shit like that. Like it got repetitive after a while.
Sure.
So I can definitely tell. I was gonna say though, like, I guess the platform fighter think that really hasn't really done too much like outside of Smash. Obviously, there's Brawlhalla, there's Slap City, which is more of like a joke, if anything.
Yeah. And the people who made Slap City made Nick All Stars, and I downloaded it for free because it was free on PSN 1 month, and I don't like it at all. I hate. I don't. It does not feel good. It's
Doesn't feel good
just
to play.
no, and like I don't know. I don't get how like I've never played Slap City, but like watching someone play Slap City, it looks cleaner than Nick. It's just very odd.
Damn.
So
tough.
then when Multiversus was supposed to be coming out, I got a little demotivated after I played Nick because I was like, okay, it's not going to be like Smash. Like in Multiversus, you can't jump using the stick. You have to press a button.
Yeah.
In Nick, you jump with X. I play on a PS5 controller. You jump with X, and it doesn't feel good. In Multiversus, I also jump with X, but it somehow feels better. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not a game developer. I'm not a game designer. It's just this game is stupid fun because the Iron Giant is actually giant.
He's fucking huge.
I dealt 400 and something damage to him in one fight, and I still lost. That's just funny.
He's like a oversized Ridley.
Yes.
Which is hilarious to say because Ridley's fucking huge in Smash.
Yes. The Sakurai's excuse, because dude, Ridley, he had to shrink Ridley a little bit. Sakurai's excuse for not putting him in Smash for the longest time was that he's too big. Also, fucking, I just unlocked Bugs Bunny. He is stupid in the best way possible.
Really?
He's considered a mage in the game. But not because he has magical powers, it's because he's literally a Looney Tunes. If you're in the air and you neutral special, you'll drop a safe. And then you can hit that safe and it'll hit people. You can dig under the ground and move to different parts of the map. You pull out a hammer, you pull out a bat, you pull out a fucking giant rocket that says Acme on it. Like, it's just fun. Oh my god. His crouch is a move. If you crouch long enough, he's looking through a box that says Acme and he'll take out an item that you can use.
Oh wow.
No other fucking character has a crouch that does something. It's a crouch. They'll just crouch.
That's crazy.
It's really fun. And again, it's free to play. And since it's free, I got the Battle Pass. The Battle Pass is $4.
Smooth.
It's kind of worth it. I'm a Finn main, though. I sauce people up with Finn. It's crazy. Really? My Finn is untouchable. I beat this. I 2-stocked this guy because you usually play with 2 stocks. He only dealt 94 damage to me. It was embarrassing.
So my question is this though, like when it comes to obviously people are going to compare it to Smash. Like what do you think the comparison is? Is there like a comparison or is it just like are they two separate things? Or like,
I think
would it be a situation where Multiversus would give Smash a run for his money in terms of just like overall fun factor or like gameplay factor?
I think Multiversus is more casual because like, dude, you have no idea how many times I've survived a spike. I'll get spiked, and if I'm close enough to the wall, I'll recover. Like, you can't do that in Smash. Smash, I feel like, is a little bit more competitive. It's got a competitive edge, and that's why I think Smash will always be the GOAT. Because Smash is the thing you'll want to fly out to New York to attend the Big Moves competition, or you go to Orlando to watch Smash World Tour. Like, you'll want to go see these competitions because it's, I guess when it comes to platform fighters, it's the Street Fighter of platform fighters. It's the GOAT. It's classic. It's dedicated fan base. Fucking dude, Melee is still
The fact
huge.
that people still play Melee is crazy to me.
I kind of get it because Melee feels so much different than Ultimate. It's way quicker. It's got different weights to all these characters. Yeah, so like if you play Smash, you most likely play Ultimate. If you play Melee, you play Melee. It's different.
That's crazy. Because I mean, what's crazy is like when it comes to Smash though, like what's funny is I didn't grow up playing Melee. I grew up playing Brawl.
Yeah, so did I.
Which is hilarious. It's like I remember like just coming to my aunt's house because my cousin Holly had a Wii, or because Holly and Jess had a Wii at the time, and then me and Zach just playing Brawl. Like we never touched Melee one time, and and I just see how big it is. It's crazy to me, but continue.
And another reason why I think Multiversus is more casual is because it's free. It's free with a battle pass type of system. Like my friend has always said, like, Nintendo can make so much more money if they sold skins in Smash, which is true, but it's fucking Nintendo. How much more money do they need? They published Xenoblade Chronicles, and Xenoblade Chronicles isn't the most known in the video game sphere, but it's gotten like 10 out of 10s across the board. So a lot of people are buying it, and then fucking they'll release a Mario game and it'll sell millions, and they'll release a Kirby game and that'll sell millions. They don't need to do a battle pass for Smash.
They really don't.
This is the people who made Multiverses. I'm almost positive it's their first game they've ever made.
They did a pretty good job from what I've seen.
They did a great job, and another cool thing about this game is just it's clever. It's just there's so many little clever touches to characters that it's fun. Like LeBron.
Yeah, okay. Can we just talk about how broken LeBron looks in Multiversus?
You would think he's broken because he can deal a lot of damage. He's really hard to kill with though. My LeBron is at a level like 10. And I think he only has one kill move, and it's a side special, which is his slam dunk.
Yeah.
And you have to make sure you hit that dunk. If you don't dunk on someone, they could survive.
Oh man.
That is a sentence I just said. But like he if you neutral special, he'll pass the ball. If his teammate catches it, his teammate could catch it and then pass the ball again. If you're playing a one-on-one, the pass will hurt the opponent.
Yeah.
But if you, in the air, if you up special, he'll literally shoot. He'll literally shoot the ball. And it can hit people.
Wow. So like his
crouch.
He's not like he's like a Wii trainer, is he? Where he just has like the volleyball?
No. His crouch hits him tying his shoes. That's funny.
Okay.
Without the ball, his neutral is the JR complaining to JR move.
Wow. The fact that they put that detail in the game is crazy.
It's funny. And then Velma's crouch is her looking for her glasses. And since she's looking for her glasses, the screen gets kind of blurry.
That's cool. It's
like they didn't need to do that. That has nothing to do with competitiveness at all, but it's funny.
Yeah, I feel like I could definitely cater more casual. The fact that they turned Shaggy, like they just took all the memes of Shaggy and put it into his moveset. It's crazy.
Here's another thing that makes this game way better than Nick. At launch, Nick had no voice acting. Like, how the fuck are you gonna make a Nickelodeon fighting game, and SpongeBob isn't talking? That just sounds weird. this game is fully voice acted from the beginning, and not with just like randos. Like Arya Stark is in the game, and they got Macy Williams to do her voice.
What is her? Is she released yet? What is her moveset like? I wonder.
She's kind of nutty. She's really fast. She's kind of like, she has a sword she could teleport to. Like, she's kind of nutty. I haven't unlocked her yet, but she looks kind of sick.
Does she have anything to do with like the many faces type joint, or no? I feel like it'd be hard to
be
pull
honest,
off
bro.
in her
I
character.
haven't seen Game of Thrones. So
Oh, you haven't? I forgot you
don't
haven't
know.
seen Game of Thrones. That's not really a spoiler, but like, that's kind of disappointing.
Oh, but the greatest part is, do you know who voiced Shaggy?
It's what's his name? The actual
It's
guy that
Matthew fucking Lillard.
yeah, it's Matthew Lillard.
That's fucking great.
I feel like that's part of the meme too, because when they started talking about the Super Saiyan shit, it was the
Yes.
pictures of him, of Matthew
Yes.
Lillard or whatever, and so now like they just kind of took all those memes. See, I could the little details they added, I could see how that'd be like fun for people just casually pick up and play it with your friends. I can definitely see like the situation for that.
John DiMaggio is back for Jake. Jeremy Shada is back for Finn. I can't believe I just forgot her name. The lady who voices Timmy Turner and Raven.
Oh, what is her name?
The blonde lady. You know who I'm talking about.
Bro, what's gonna make me so mad?
Now it's going to piss me off.
Tara Strong.
Tara Strong is Harley Quinn. So it's oh my god, Kevin fucking Conroy as Batman. He's the animated Batman. He is the Batman. He's great. Like,
wow, they got a lot of,
it's just
so they have Joker in there?
not yet. That's something I was talking to my cousin about, because we've been playing Multiversus. It's crazy how famous Harley Quinn got, that she's in this game before the Joker, because for sure they're going to add him.
Yeah, I think the recent, I'm not gonna say, when I say this, I feel like it's gonna have like a negative connotation to it, but trust me, it's not. I think it's the recency bias of Harley Quinn
Oh, definitely.
because of the show.
Oh, I was going to say specifically because of Margot Robbie.
That and also
Because I think the show, I think she even got a show because of Margot Robbie.
Yeah. I think Margot Robbie did a good job as Harley Quinn, and that's saying something because that Suicide Squad movie that she was in was not good.
Second one's good if you haven't seen it. I like the second one.
Yeah, I'm talking about that first one.
Oh my god, I just saw. So there was a leaked roster for this game that it had Rick and Morty and LeBron in it, and it got both those, or all three of those characters right, because on August 9th, Rick and Morty come out.
Are they together or
No,
Rick
they're
and
separate.
Morty?
They're separate.
Low key, I would have wanted to be
Tom and
like
Jerry's already together.
That's true, but I feel like Rick and Morty together would have been a funny
That would have been funny.
thing to do, like Ice Climbers. Because with Tom and Jerry, it's kind of like Duck Hunt.
It's more like Rosalina and Luma. Because
Okay,
you could shoot, you could send Jerry out and then he'll do something. But that leaked roster also had Gandalf, Harry Potter, the Hound, Emmett from the Lego Movie, Godzilla, fucking 11 from Stranger Things.
There's no way they could put Godzilla on
Of course they can. They did Iron
stage.
Giant. Of course they can.
Bro, that's literally like putting Rathalos as a playable character in Smash.
Dude, have you not played the story mode for Smash?
Oh, well, yeah, you're right.
Rathalos is a boss.
That's true.
Rathalos is an item. He's
I know,
an
but I'm
assist
saying
trophy.
Yes, that's what I mean. Yes, like he's an assist trophy. But I'm saying if Rathalos was a legitimate playable character, is what I'm saying. Like if he was part of the pack of players on Smash, it's like Charizard. We can just go to Charizard. I feel like not really.
Charizard is a playable character.
I know he is, but I'm saying like I feel like is Rathalos like bigger than Charizard when it comes to that?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm saying Rathalos is huge. So
He'll just be the same size as Iron Giant. He'll be that big.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess in that regard would work.
I'm trying to think of who else Warner Brothers. What else Warner Brothers does? They could do anyone from DC. They could put the Flash. Let me look up.
Do they have the Animaniacs in there?
Ooh, they could.
That'd be funny. I feel like they should have done that from the get go. The three they'd have to do them separate because there's three of them.
Because there's a lot. I wonder what in their minds. Like, I get having Batman, Superman, Bugs Bunny, Harley Quinn, Tom and Jerry. Even Finn and Jake. I get having those characters first. What made them want to go with Garnet from Steven Universe? The Iron Giant. Like, why'd they want to go first? I wonder.
I feel like they probably chose characters, one, like fan favorite characters, and I feel like they chose probably characters that they felt like could have some sort of a moveset. Because, like, some characters, you just kind of look at them like, what would their moveset actually be? Like, you can tell what Garnet's moveset would actually be.
Yeah.
Like, for as weird as it sounds, you could tell, you can obviously see, like, a character like LeBron and know what his moveset would be. There are some characters that you really just can't, you just don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, okay. I'm looking at a leaked roster that, again, has LeBron, has Rick and Morty. Bro, they could do Static Shock. That'd be sick.
I really want them to do it. I want them to bring that show back or just do something with it.
Like, this roster has Godzilla, Gandalf, Static Shock, Beetlejuice. That'd be kind of cool. Craig from Craig of the Creek. That'd be sick.
He would be like the villager.
Yeah.
That'd be a cool moveset.
Marvin the Martian, Raven.
That'd be cool.
Legolas, the Joker.
I mean, they could have like the OG Teen Titans in there. It's like Cyborg, Starfire, Raven, Beast Boy.
Gizmo from Gremlins. That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah, and then have like some of the members of Hive, like Jinx, Bumblebee. What was her name? Was her name Bumblebee? Can't remember.
Oh my god. Okay, this one is obvious. I just found another one that's fake. The first row starts off pretty normal. You know, it has Princess Bubblegum, Scooby-Doo, Fred Flintstone. That kind of makes sense. Bro, at the end, starts... This guy put Jotaro, Neo, Buddy the Elf, Eric Andre, because Eric Andre show.
Yeah, but wait. Did you say
and
Neo?
Larry David.
That'd be funny. Did you say Neo? Like Neo from The Matrix?
From The Matrix. That would kind of make sense, actually. They do.
That would make a lot of sense.
Matrix.
That'd be cool.
I don't know.
You could definitely do like a Neo and then like a Agent Smith. You could do that.
Someone made this meme of adding Walter White to Multiversus, and for the longest time I was like, I mean, I guess they can if Warner Brothers owns AMC, but they don't even own AMC. So I don't even know why this is a meme. Like, Walter White can't be in the game.
But why? Okay, but why is anything a meme? Like, why did Morbius become a meme?
But that makes more sense because it's bad.
I mean, I guess, but like, literally anything can become a meme if more just like put their thoughts into it and make a bunch of jokes. Like, literally the fact that, like, random tangent, like the fact that Taylor Swift has been getting memed about private planes for the past week.
Okay,
and that shit was fake.
No, but oh, was it fake?
I think so.
The article's fake about her using her jet?
I could have sworn it was fake. I saw like a tweet. It was like some Stan account tweeted something like a joke, and it was really funny. And their like reply after was like, "Oh my god, I just realized the article's fake." So,
no, dude,
I could be wrong. It could be real, but
from my understanding, the article comes out and Taylor Swift is number one. It's an article of the top 10 celebrities who are destroying the environment by using their private jets. and then
Yeah.
it says some shit like Kylie Jenner isn't even in the top 10 or some shit like that. Number one happens to be Taylor Swift, and then the next day the stands are doing damage control. There was a stand that made a thread of how Taylor Swift is actually a friend of the environment or some shit like that.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
But even that makes more sense than this.
I guess. I just thought somebody said something about it being fake, and it was just like all the memes were so funny. Like the fucking helicopter. Remember that like the video of the helicopter like transporting that passenger, and it's like spinning, and it was like Taylor Swift walking her dog. Oh, that shit was funny. Oh shit, yeah, that shit was funny. But yeah, what were we talking about? Sorry. Oh, like how Walter White became like a meme about multiverses. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think anything can become a meme, or if more people put their thoughts into it, honestly. But I think I don't know. I might get Multiversus because
It's free to play.
it's free. It's free. I didn't realize it was free, so I'm definitely gonna grab that because I got some free time until I go back to work on Thursday. So I'm definitely gonna put some time hours into that. But I also picked up another game, and I kind of want to talk about it on the pod. Unfortunately, didn't get that much time to really play it, and that is Naruto Shinobi Strikers.
Oh, that's right. You told me you got it today.
I got it today. I got it like earlier today. And I tried to play it a little bit. The download time wasn't bad. It's you know me, like I'm a fan of RPGs, just like you are. Not necessarily JRPGs, but RPGs in general. Like I'm a huge Destiny fan. Love Borderlands. What else? Like just but like RPGs like that where you kind of have that progression as a part of it. But I try to play it, and I definitely can see the appeal of the game. One, from an anime fan perspective, and then from like a perspective of somebody that likes a game like Overwatch, if that makes sense. So like from an anime fan's standpoint, like it's literally you can create your own Hidden Leaf Ninja or whatever part of whatever sect of ninja you want to be. You could be from the sand, hidden in the sand, hidden in the mist. You can say you could be any, like whatever ninja clan mentioned that you wanted to be. You can create your own, and like the progression system and the RPG aspect is like you can get your own. Like you can add jutsu, like ninjutsu that you want to use, weapons that you have that were all part of the lore and the universe of Naruto. So from that regard, like it's really cool, and it's one of those things where, like that's the first like appealing thing for you. The gameplay wise, like a lot of it's like capture the flag or team deathmatch type stuff, or like crew battles type stuff. Mm-hmm. And so like it's a situation where you got to pick like a certain type, like you have like attack, range, defense, healing, the usual like.
Team shooter type
thing, but it's with Naruto stuff. So the appeal is there, and the gameplay is pretty good. The problem is, both times I tried to play the game, they crashed, so I didn't get a chance to play it.
Wait, like the game itself crashed?
Like how PlayStation, like the game will just like stop and like it'll flash and be like, an unexpected error has occurred. That happened twice.
Oh shit! Really?
So I was like, I guess I was like, it's not my day to record to play. So I'm just gonna wait till tomorrow to play or something like that. But yeah, from what I did get a chance to like go through and play, like I could definitely see the appeal and the of why people like it. But I could also see why some people might have a problem with it. And it's something like too crazy. I think it's a situation where some of the abilities you have, like it's obvious like what abilities are go-tos and like what abilities are not used like ever. And then there's also like a situation with like cooldowns. Like if my memory serves, I don't think there's a cooldown for the substitution jutsu. Basically, like if you are getting attacked, you could like hit like R2 and you do like a substitution jutsu where you like pop to a different spot, like away from them. Like it kind of helps. Like if you can't block and you can't deflect the attack, you just substitution jutsu to get out of there. The problem is, I don't think there's a cooldown for the substitution jutsu, so you could just spam it and have all this movement and still be able to like survive and also be able to like to rack up like kills and final blows because of the fact that you can't necessarily be hit.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So like it's kind of, I can see where that would be annoying. I could also see where people would be kind of upset if the substitute jutsu had a cooldown, but I feel like it would make the gameplay a little bit better because you have to be strategic about when you can get out of combat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Bro.
And then
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
no, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say PSN has been pushing this game like crazy. Like last month it was free, and now you got it for like what, $3 or something?
Yeah, like $4 or something.
Bro,
like
this shit came out in 2018. I had never heard of it until literally last month. I wonder why they're pushing it.
I don't know. I heard about it because Lena Cuisine used to play it a lot, and I used to watch a lot of his like when he would stream it, and he was in like apparently it's like a professional league for the shit, and he was in like
there's a league for anything, bro.
Yeah, true. He was in, he was in like a big like creator tournament for Shinobi Striker. I remember like that, and I remember like wanting the game, but it was like $40. I was like, I don't know, the way it looks, like I probably would wait until it gets a little bit cheaper. Now that it's like $4, I'll get it. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's and the one more thing just about like the gameplay wise, like you can't. It was much like Overwatch. Like you can't run in there solo and try to do whatever. Like you will get jumped, and you're gonna have a bad time. Like if you are not with your teammates, if you are not running in like with at least one or two other people in your group, because they do 4-on-4. It's like 4-on-4 battles. So if it's like if you go in and it's just you and you see two people there, you might as well chalk it up to a death because you're you're getting jumped. Like it's the Mojito versus Yuji and Nanami type shit. You're getting beat the fuck up. And that was the biggest thing where like once you kind of understand that, because it's like frustrating. Like you want to like go in and guns blazing try to win, but there's like a level of strategy to it that I didn't really think there was there until I actually started playing. Because when you watch somebody else play, you're like, oh, it's just kind of like you're running around doing ninja shit, capture the flag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like when you're actually playing, like you can kind of see like where strategy would be involved in like knowing when to pop certain abilities, knowing when to go in, when to go out, when to like do certain like movement stuff. Like there's a lot of stuff involved, and I think it's a decent game. If I could, but I'd have more of an opinion on it if I was able to play it.
Sure.
But like play it to like the fullest extent that I wanted to play it. But I mean, other than that, I think it's it'll be a good game because I don't want to get burned out with Destiny. I feel like I'm reaching that point. Because I've been grinding that game, dude.
Bro, you've been playing that game forever.
I mean, the game's been around since I was in like 9th, 10th grade.
Yeah. Here's, bro, my friends are really big League of Legends guys. And then I show one of them Smash, and then he gets really into Smash, and then like, that's all they play, and I don't get it. I like I said earlier this episode, I've played 30-something games this year. I can't, even though I have 500 hours on Smash, because I love Smash, it's also because I'm playing something else like at the same time, and I'm like going through stuff. That's why I'll never get burned out on Smash. I don't get how you guys just keep with one game for years.
I think it's just because I don't know. Like it's really hard to explain for me at least. Like why I still go into Destiny. I think just it's really hard to explain actually. But I think for me, it's one of those things where I just enjoy. Like the grinding part, it kind of sucks sometimes, but I just enjoy. Just like the cool like aspect of it. Like I'm a big fan of like the lore of the game.
Sure.
I'm a big fan of like how the characters are set up. I'm afraid of like I'm a fan of like the guns that you can get, like the gun designs, the gun abilities. I'm like a fan. I've restarted getting into like character and subclass builds lately. So that's what I'm trying to do. Like when it comes to certain like subclasses, like what kind of build is best for certain things. Because I want to get into more high level content. The problem is I'm a solo queue player, so I don't really have the luxury of like going in and doing a raid. Like I would like to do like a raid one day, like go in with people and
Sure.
like do a raid, do a dungeon or whatever. I just don't have that luxury because it's just me and Zach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, I kind of want to like get to the point where I can get to like a high enough level to where I can be in a situation where, like, if I have to link up with randoms, like I'm not about to be like the dead weight. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's also for me. One, I suck really bad at shooters. I'm not an FPS player. I am the cannon fodder whenever I play Call of Duty or Warzone or shit like that.
But you're good at Overwatch though.
Yeah, but that's like a team shooter. That's different. And another thing is, I'm not, when it comes to video games, I'm not that competitive. Like, I'll pop off a little when I'm playing Smash or Multiversus, because I'm like, I just spiked this fucking guy out. That was sick. But at the end of the day, it's like, I'm just trying to have fun.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I find menus fun. I find, what's the best loadout I can do right now for this dungeon? Oh, I'm going to use this. And Tifa's gonna be the healer, and Barrett's gonna be the mage, and this and that, and blah blah blah. Like, I find that fun.
Yeah.
I don't find comms. I'm clicking. I'm ulting. I'm like, I don't know. I can't with that.
Okay. Well, the thing is with that, like what you describe in terms of like your JRPG experience, it's kind of the same thing for me. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get this build for this this subclass of warlock, so I can have this ability, and if I pair it with this gun, it's gonna do this type of stuff. If this new mod I can put on my gear will help me do this, and it's like stuff like that where I can go into high level gameplay, like as high as I could possibly go as a solo queue player, and be fine and have fun with that. There is a level of like comms where all stuff is. When it comes to Destiny, the problem is I am not gonna even go close to PvP. I'm not gonna touch it at all. PvP I hate it.
Sure.
On Destiny 2. Don't ask me why, because I can get into so many different things. It's just really annoying, but I just hate it. Okay. So I kind of stick with PvE. And PvE is fun because there's a lot of collaborative effort in that. There's a lot of mechanics that go into dungeons and certain like raid activities that like require like a lot of teamwork and stuff like that to like pull off. And I think that's like the fun aspect of it too. Plus, like shooting things in that game for some reason is like the stuff in the brain that have like the serotonin, serotonin or something like that, right? Where it's like
yeah,
where like it kind of gives you where it kind of gives you that really good feeling. Like shooting things in that game was just so much fun. Like I'm being so honest. Like just like it feels good to shoot things in that game.
When we went to SuperCon, and we were looking at like the weapons, and you were like, "Oh, these are guns from Destiny." I do see what you mean by the designs of all those guns. They do look sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I like them, but yeah. So I could your video game journey. Like how many? Like, do you have on the list? Do you have like games that you plan to play? Like, how many games are you planning to play? Or let me rephrase. How many games have you played out of a certain number that you have?
I've played 30 something out of. I have games on here that I plan to play, and if I don't get to them this year, they'll just move to next year. Like Yakuza Like a Dragon was number 5 on the list, and I didn't get to play it till like later in the year. I just know that I wanted that game.
Yeah. And then shit, when the Yakuza games come out on the PlayStation exclusive, that's gonna be like another big thing.
Hell yeah, bro! I'm gonna play as many as I can because I'm a new fan. Even though the first 7 are brawler RPGs instead of turn based. I think I still have fun because I like the. I guess you can call it aesthetic, even though it's supposed to be a little realistic. But I don't know. It's fun. It's goofy. It's like serious in some parts and then really goofy the next.
Wait to the. Okay, well, let's I guess think 1,
2,
3,
4.
All right, and we're back. Sorry, so my connection is being super weird, but continue with your Yakuza game explanation.
What I was saying was this: I don't think, the definition of aesthetic has changed over the years, but I do like the aesthetic of Yakuza because it's like realistic, real life Japan, but then it's like super serious. Like the main story is like, fuck this other Yakuza clan, this and that, blah blah blah. But then it gets really fucking stupid on the side.
Yeah,
like it's just really funny.
Yeah.
Fucking in Like a Dragon, you meet the creator of the Roomba, and then you pay him 1,000,000 yen to make a street-sized Roomba, and then that Roomba goes out of control, and you have to fight the Roomba. And that has nothing to do with the main story. You literally can play the whole game without ever meeting him.
It's crazy. I think also like Yakuza 0, like I remember like watching like Berlizzi play that game and like seeing all the side quests he was doing, like none of it had anything to do with the story at all. It was just like really just funny one-off things. And depending on like the character you were when you did them, like the dialogue between the two, like Kiryu and then Majima, like both of those characters are great. And so like seeing them interact with like randoms on the street was pretty funny.
Yeah, and all that is way better than Tales of Arise, where I have to go find a fucking potato for someone so they can give me a fucking recipe for a dish that I'm never going to cook, because the only dish I need to cook is the one that replenishes my CP after a fight, because I never have fucking CP, because I never have fucking healing items.
You might as well drop the game at this point.
I wanted. It wasn't even that expensive. I got it for like $20, but like I don't know. I want to play for the culture.
You gotta see it through, honestly.
Yeah.
You might just need to like just finish it with as minimal effort as possible. Like the least amount of hours you need to put in to beat the game. Like you need just to go ahead and do it.
I literally changed it to story mode. Like the difficulty, I literally went the easiest route because I was like, I don't want to try. I don't want to lose because it pisses me off.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, we've been going for a little bit and we've had some technical difficulties, so let's start to wrap this up. You got any music racks, my guy?
Yeah. Recently, I've been listening to an album called My Shadow by Quentin Brock. I found out about him on TikTok. It's a rock album, but it's pretty good. And the last song on the album is him and Portugal the Man. It's a pretty good song.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Portugal the Man.
I've been listening to that album and any singles? I've been listening to a lot of I Love Life, Thank You by Mac. If you like the old style of Mac, like the backpack rap, you'll like this album. It came out, I think, right before Blue Slide Park, like originally.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of his later stuff personally, but this mixtape isn't bad at all. I like it.
It's not bad. For me, I'm a huge fan of Trapo, and he put his 2016 EP She up on streaming services not too long ago. Super excited for what he has going on in terms of music. Just waiting on him to drop some new stuff. Super like niche underground type rapper that not too many people know about, but he's like one of my favorite artists off the EP. She Moved On, Prototype, Chicago. The end track is like some of my favorites off of there, and it's a really good tape. And another one is a new one by a guy named Wiseboy Jeremy. If you're a fan of Red Veil, which like me and Zoe are, you'd like this guy. He's super smooth. Kind of a younger guy. I can't remember how old he is. I think he's like 19. Let's just see what's single off here. Jade is a good one. The first track off the project is solid, super smooth. He flows really well, and has the ability to kind of tell his story in a unique way. So if you like Red Veil, you'll like him. And then what else? What is it? Like a single I haven't listened to. Not too many singles. I think Part of the Band from 1975. I've been playing that a lot.
Woo-wee!
Being funny in a foreign language. So, like, full transparency, their most recent album, I haven't really gone back to listen to that much. I know you have, but I haven't. But
it's
this
phenomenal
album, just off of the, just this album off of this title, this first track that came out, is definitely probably going to be one that I'll listen to a lot more, just personally speaking, and my taste on 1975.
Go to band.
But Part of the Band is a solid tape. So, with that being said, thank you for listening to this podcast. We apologize for the technical difficulties. I know it's gonna be hell for both of us editing this, but be on the lookout for the YouTube video, both of our commentary video on Neon Neko Sugar Girls, whatever the fuck it is. Be on the lookout for that. And we're going to try to, depending on how that does and how we push it, we can see how, like, if we want to do more of them. Not specifically for that title, but, like, maybe for other shows. Like, maybe if Chainsaw Man comes out and we want to watch that together. But yeah, that's been it. Follow us on the socials at
Before you sign off,
go ahead.
Let me try this. There's this new thing on Riverside. I don't think I've tried it. I'm gonna mark a clip. So I'm gonna click here. Okay, I'm gonna grab my camera. Oh shit!
Oh no!
Oh, it doesn't go that far. I gotta speak right into it. This is a request specifically for Valkyrie. If you want to play Multiversus, I'm a really good teammate player. My rain dog is level 11. I'm pretty fucking good. Just so
oh my God.
You know, hit me up in the Twitter DMs. Andre Alonso 17. I already follow you, so it's all good.
I didn't know we were shooting our shot with this podcast. I didn't know what that.
Okay, now I got.
I didn't know what this was.
See, okay, now see, we're using more things. I'm creating clips and shit.
Oh my fucking God. Oh shit. Okay, well, Valkyrie, if you're interested, hit my man's up. Okay. With that being said, follow us on the socials at Andre Alonso 17, at Nostalgia Plus Ultra, all one word on Instagram, at Nost Plus Ultra on Twitter. Thank you guys for listening in or watching if you're on YouTube. I've been Nostalgia, as told by Zoe. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.